Sometimes I feel like I need to look for Mosabi. I know Sense is going to warn him. Mosabi, I'm telling you, if I see you doing an interview, JT, I'm going to take you to jail. Mosabi, I'm going to imprison. I'm going to take you to prison if I see you do that show. But one day, I'm promising you, I have to give him a space to speak.
I'm being just away by 𝐷𝐿 from his home. These are my shoes, as you can see. These are my clothes. Guys, see, this is my luggage I'm taking to home. I've been working there for the last 2 years. Is this fair? This is me talking. This is my luggage. I've been working there night and day. So to make him proud, at the end, I'm not just there away. Is that fair?
Mosabi, say yes. What is going on? Don't make it riba. Me, I want to, waiting. I want my clothes. I want to give me the break to go to relax. Then after there, yeah.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, everybody was shocked when we saw Mosabi go to this pod lies. You know, gay tea pod lies of all the places. You know, even if he wanted his grievances to be heard, this was the wrong place and wrong move, if you ask me. Guys, now I can confirm, confidently that Gay Tea Pod Lies is the one who reached out to Mosabi, and he is the one who coached Mosabi on what to say and how to go about things. Yes, Mosabi could be having grievances of his own. Yes, Mosabi could be wanting his issues to be aired, but Gay Tea played a role in making him lie and making him come to these pod lies. Why? Because, of course, Gay Tea wants clout. Gay Tea is chasing views. Gay Tea wants to smile all the way to the bank. And he sure did, and he sure will. He managed to do exactly that. And he used Mosabi well. You know, Mosabi was used so that he can make all these dollars, and people are coming to say, oh, guys, if you cannot open your eyes and see what is going on, I cannot help you. I cannot. This Gay Tea is one of the greediest people on the streets. And I have been here on record saying that even his fellow lazy gang members, at one time they were on his neck, because he cannot let any other person do any reactions. He wants to be the only one. He wants to pull all the views. He wants to be the first. He wants to be everything on the streets. His own people, guys, complained about it, not me. Me, I don't care, because he does videos. I come and counter-react. Oh, yeah. So his own people, when I say his own people, I mean people like the Notorious Liar. I mean people like Carrots. I mean people like Nairobi Teacher. They were here asking him, telling him, oh, please stick to your time. Why are you coming anytime? You are taking our time. Guys, so he cannot even work, with his own team peacefully. Why? Because he is greedy. And so, guys, he has gone an extra mile. And I told you all, he is now going to be calling it's Matata. He is going to be calling 𝐷𝐿. Guys, he even said 𝐷𝐿 in one of his videos. I was going through them because I wanted, to see. Because, guys, I told you, I had him call out, for Mosabi, not once, not twice, maybe even 10 times, in his videos. So yes, I also had him call on 𝐷𝐿. Guys, he even wants 𝐷𝐿 to fall out with Marwa so that he can pull 𝐷𝐿 to his pod lies. That is how much he wants to make Marwa go down. Why? He again said it in his pod lives, guys. He said, because Marwa wants to pull my podcast down. That is the answer, guys. For all of you who are asking, why is this guy doing this? He is revenging on Marwa. He claims that Marwa wants to pull his pod lies down, you know? And so he wants to pull Marwa down before Marwa pulls down his pod lies. So that is what is going on, guys. Oh, yeah. But before we continue with this gay tea and his lies and bringing people to his pod lies, let us first look at some of your comments. Guys, the comment section was so lit. You guys responded so well. You know, you gave advice. You gave your opinions. Some of them brought your shenanigans, but it is what it is. I love comments, whether it's positive, negative, or in between. It is all good. You know, the comments section was very lit. Guys, before I even talk about the comment section, have you liked this video? Please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, why not hit the subscribe and let us continue. So guys, this one says, this is Angela. She says, Mosabi sleeps, eats, and has all the privileges at the home, as well as plus his pay. You know, so this Angela is saying that Mosabi eats, sleeps, and has all the privileges, including his pay, you know, from this home, which is Marwa's home. He was not hired by Marwa. He was hired by 𝐷𝐿. Oh, okay, so from 𝐷𝐿's home. Marwa treats him well. If he wanted to leave, he could have left on good terms instead of betraying and lies. Instead of betrayal and lies. Jaja, who's next to betray Marwa? This village is spoiled with donation money. That loyalty means nothing. Isn't that true, guys? You know, this village is spoiled by donation money. And loyalty means nothing amongst these people. Guys, remember we have seen, you know, cousins stand against each other, brother against brother, you know, mother against son, son against father. We have seen all this, guys, in this village. Why? All because of donations. It's a shame. It is a shame. He's young. He needs to be very careful in life. Marwa is stubborn. He needs to set boundaries and build a home for his workers and separate himself from them. Sad. I actually agree with this. I think this is a very good idea, you know. And I've seen people tell Marwa this. And I also believe that I've had Marwa speak about this and say that next year, you know, that was in 2025. I remember Marwa saying next year, which is 2026, I am going to build, you know, my workers, their separate place. You know, because I heard him say that he is going to buy extra land and also incorporate the houses of the workers over there. Also, somebody here, this is Conrad Pringle. Conrad Pringle, hi. Conrad Pringle said, the biggest problem on this YT street is the haters and corrupt donors, period. I totally agree with you, Conrad Pringle. I totally agree with you 100%. Guys, there are people who are just set to disrupt this village using their money. Marwa also spoke about it, you know, the other day when he was talking about this issue of Nico Buddha. You know, Rashid Jeff says, I was working on December and 31st deck also. You know, this person was working in December and also on 31st of December. Huyu jamaa hana akili. That means this guy has no brain. You know, Rashid is referring to gay tea, of course. You know, guys, because it's Christmas, the world does not shut down. You know, people work. Hey, gay tea. Oh, because you imagine, that's something to imagine. I mean, some people, hey, they have not seen life. They have not lived in this world long enough. They have not been working. They know nothing. Coming out here to just yap. Because it's Christmas, now everybody should be in their house. Who told him so? If you go out, taxis are working, people are working, restaurants are working, things are moving. Yeah, most people are given holiday, but some have to remain to work. What is he telling us? And now, this is our, our Mzungu sister, my very own Mzungu sister. Angeliana Louise says, I ask myself why they want to play victims like that. If you feel underpaid, you talk to your boss or leave and find a job somewhere else. As simple as that, guys. As simple as that. And where did he eat and sleep? Where did he eat and sleep? Because if you need to rent a house, buy 3 meals a day, of course, she says, and so on, you will be spending money. So guys, even if this person is paid 12,000 shillings, for example, and they rent a house in Nyabohansi for 3,000, and they have to buy food every day, and they'll buy soap for washing their body, they'll buy soap for washing clothes, they will buy cooking oil, they will buy sugar, they will buy everything, They'll pay for security. They'll pay for garbage collection. They'll pay. They'll be paying for tokens for electricity where they're going to stay. They'll be buying water. Guys, he will end up with 1,000 shillings. I'm telling you all. So it is better he is paid 5,000 and then given everything. That is it. And some people are not even seeing that. Let us now go to this one. Supervisor. Kenyan villagers, workers are paid 5,000 shillings. These are Kenyans talking. So somebody from America cannot be telling, underpayment, under what? How do you know? Do you know the minimum wage of people in this country? To be very honest, guys, let's be fair. Kenyan villages workers are paid 5,000 shillings. That is like $36. Nairobi, $80. House helps, $100. Me, I would have sued JT like last year. He and his podcast. I'd have him neck deep in litigation. By the end of the year, his mother would be calling me to forgive him. Oh yes, I like that, supervisor. I like your energy. And this one, GeoSoft ICT says, this village has wallowed in abject poverty for generations until Marwa introduced YouTube to it. Now the YouTube dollars have unveiled the poverty-oriented jealousy and bitterness even towards their own savior, Marwa. What a shame, guys. What a shame. To even their own person, the person who has brought to them, this nice thing that is making them have some living, earn a living, guys. There are no jobs here. And that is why people are paid 5,000 and they are working. And even, guys, I asked you all yesterday, do you know how much people are paid? The other day, lecturers were on strike. Do you know how much a university lecturer is paid? Do you know how much a teacher is paid in this country? Do you know how much a nurse is paid in this country? Do you know? So now you want them to pay the Shamba boy more than their own salary. So now you want somebody to pay somebody $500 and their salary is $300. How is that possible? Aye. People, please. So this one is Mr. T&M. Guys, my eyes. MORAA, in my country, Rwanda, this guy was big in entertainment showbiz, was working for a big channel. Today is in jail for just going after a singer called the Ben. Even the guy pardoned him, but court decided to sentence him for years just for defamation. Defamation. This is not a joke. Marwa need to sue them. Oh yeah, that's right. You see, even in Rwanda, people are not playing. Oh yes. The Banyarwanda people, they don't play. Our very own 𝐘𝐎𝐏 says, people wanted Mosabi to spill the beans on Marwa and Rocio, but there is nothing to spill. Geti, shame on you. They have been left so disappointed. Rocio left on good terms. She packed openly and had a 3-hour-long meeting. So it was in the open. Oh yeah. Congrats, mom. Love Mosabi so much. No bad treatment. That's eggs on your face, naysayers. 𝐾𝐎𝐏, you have said it very well. Perfectly well. Oh my God. What a shame. And okay, let's do this last one. Mr. T&M again. How can a person create a podcast just to talk about a person? Imagine, guys. The whole country of Kenya. Can you imagine? He just picks on one person and be lying about him every other day. You know, trying to tarnish this person's name. You can imagine, guys. What kind of bad mind is this? You know, this is demonic. Please, someone help me with answer. Justice need to be done. I agree with you. I agree with you totally. You know, and this friend of ours gave very good advice, you know, about what Marwa should do. I've seen these kinds of comments before, so let's just have a look at this. Marwa needs to insist on having everyone who works for him sign a non-disclosure document, also called an NDD, with witnesses present, which stipulates that they will be sued for sharing anything related to him and members of his family, be it verbally or in print. Being serious about his expectations is a must for Marwa and Rocio if this type of document can be enforced in any way. Please let your viewers know if such a document or one similar to it is already accepted in Kenyan courts of law. And so I told him, yes, I'm going to do that. But before I even said Jack, you know, our very own Spectre, she's called who? Spectra, came and said, it's MORAA. We have NDD, secrecy and confidentiality provision under labor laws. I worked for a bank and we signed it annually. Marwa can have a lawyer incorporate it on the employment terms and conditions agreement document. And guys, I just want to say this. It is true that if somebody lives, you know, I heard Gati talk about, oh, Marwa keeps saying they eat here. Yes, they eat there. Of course they do. You know, food is very expensive. That's one thing people should know. Food is not cheap. So you are feeding people. Guys, hey, even, let me tell you, and I will say this again. You cannot expect somebody to pay their worker more than their own money. 𝐺𝐍𝐉𝐻, how much money do you know 𝐺𝐍𝐉𝐻 makes? So 𝐺𝐍𝐉𝐻 will pay him, well, how much do you guys, you want him to be paid $1,000? And 𝐺𝐍𝐉𝐻 maybe is making $400 on YouTube. What is this? Okay, fine, donors were sending money. Guys, what I'm just trying to say is this. People should understand that there are, wages that have been gazetted by government. Oh, and yesterday I spoke about, this minimum wage thing, and I forgot to put it on screen. So let me put it on screen right now. There it is. So you can see the urban area, you can see the other, and you can see the rural area. These are the gazetted. These are the rates that Kenyans pay their workers, or rather should pay their workers. But of course, it is subject to negotiate. Like if there's a lot of work, you can negotiate with your employer. If you as an employer feels that there's not much work, you can still tell somebody, I'll pay you less. But then again, you can seek for job number 2. I can allow you to be going to do ABCD in another place once you're done with my work. So these things vary. So somebody cannot come and just condemn Marwa. And I saw someone saying, I am Marwa, earns a lot of money, MORAA, he should pay his workers better. First of all, this worker is not Marwa's worker. Number 2, yes, okay, fine. Maybe, of course, MORAA should chip in their payment because they also worked for him, after working at Githiriba's place. However, you cannot expect Marwa to also pay beyond, like I said, guys, people can negotiate their salary if it's not, like Mosabi even said it. He said that, he said for, Gibba told him 4,000 and he said 6. And then Githiriba says, let me add 1,000, and they settled on 5,000. So even with Marwa, he would have said, Marwa, please, I work for you. Why don't you be giving me something? And I need ABCD guys. And if Marwa refuses, he hits the road. This is somebody who left his own home, And the same way he hit the road from his home, he can as well hit the road from this place. But he stuck to this place because he saw there's benefits in this place. And he wanted these benefits fast, quick and fast. And they were not coming in quick enough. He was thinking, maybe if I'm here for six months, I will get a house, I will get this motorbike, blah, blah. And it is not coming that quick. So he decided, you know what, I have to take a shortcut. These guys are delaying me. This is all a shortcut that Mosabi is trying to take. And Mosabi, you should know that Marwa took years in order for him to be where he is. So you expected him, just because you're running around his compound for 3 days, you expect him now you expected to be at par with him. Guys, this is greed. This is just greed. This guy wants to be up there. He wants to be like Githiriba, land bought, house built. Githiriba is still building. So he is looking around. He's seeing people having stuff. He's like, no. I need this stuff. And I need it now. That is the problem. Needing stuff is not a bad thing. But you have to, you have to go through the process, guys. All these things have a process. You cannot be born today and walk tomorrow. No way. It takes a process. It takes time, And also Mosabi thinks that opening up a YouTube channel, now you just start to earn money. Money starts raining on you just like that. This guy will be in shock. They're going to watch his video for 2-3 days. They're going to donate to him for 2 and 3 days. And let us see. Let us see. Guys, I normally say this. We normally come out here to say, hey, if you cannot withstand the process, if you cannot go through the painful process, easy come, easy go. That is what it is, guys. Nothing comes easy in life. And whatever comes so easy will always just fly away as easily as it came. But these people, they do not want to go through this process. By the way, guys, did you all see or did you all hear what Mosabi said when he was at the podcast, when he was told to introduce himself? It is Mosabi, it is me. It is none other than me. It's not anybody else, guys. It's not anybody else. It is me, Mosabi. And at some point he said, before I became famous, so Mosabi believes that he is somebody great, somebody big, somebody famous. Of course, guys, I am not like saying it in a bad way, I am here I've been here on record saying that you should feel good about yourself. You should think about yourself highly. Oh, yes. However, Mosabi has reached, guys. Mosabi has reached. He knows he's famous. He knows he's, he is Mosabi. Me, the Mosabi, me. And guys, when he was leaving, his home, or is it Githriba's home? When he was leaving, he did a little skit, and he was saying, "It is me, Mosabi. Is this really me? Is this really me? Leaving at 11 in the night? Is this really me?" Guys, he did something there. He was trying to make it so emotional so that whoever can look at it can say, "Oh my God, oh no, Mosabi, they did this to you." And that is exactly what I'm talking about. All this was scripted from 𝐷𝐿. Guys, 𝐷𝐿 told this man what to do so that he can gain most sympathy. First of all, guys, let us look at 𝐷𝐿 telling Mosabi. And guys, remember I told you that there are so many videos where 𝐷𝐿 speaks about Mosabi and how he is suffering, how he is being misused, how he is being overworked, how he is being underpaid. There are a lot of live streams where 𝐷𝐿 does this. So I just quickly perused through his channel and I found this one, So this is just a sample, but there are many of this. Like I said in my previous video, there is one where he is saying, "Mosabi, come to the podcast, please. I need you to come here. I need to hear you. Mosabi, come." So let us listen to this one, and then we come back.
I'm concerned, sometimes I feel like I need to look for Mosabi. I know Sense is going to warn him. Mosabi, I'm telling you, if I see you doing an interview, JT, I'm going to take you to jail. Mosabi, I'm going to imprison. I'm going to take you to prison if I see you do that show. But one day, I'm promising you, I have to give him a space to speak. He deserves to be heard.
So, of course, guys, like I said, if you have a small brain, or if you're greedy and you don't want to go through the process, and you hear somebody calling you like this, come to the podcast, he has to come here, he has to say his side of the story, he has to do this and that, he is walking into homes. Imagine, guys, he is walking into homes. Guys, that reminds me, did you hear Mosabi saying, "I work in 2 homes, guys. Imagine I'm working in 2 homes. I've been struggling, working in 2 homes, struggling, guys." Because he has heard this on 𝐷𝐿 Pod Lies. So, of course, it has gotten into his head, And so he is taking 𝐷𝐿's words, what 𝐷𝐿 has coached him through the screen. And so he can come out here and say the same. He is just echoing 𝐷𝐿's words, guys. And who else? And where else should he go? He decided to run to 𝐷𝐿 Pod Lies, So this is crazy. This is BS, Let us listen to Mosabi. Let us listen to Mosabi as he lives, as he does this skit. He does this acting, for sympathy. Let us look at this pathetic act. Oh my God.
I'm being chased away by Githriba from his home. These are my shoes, as you can see. Those are my clothes. Guys, see, this is my luggage I'm taking to home. I've been working there for the last 2 years. Is this fair? This is me talking. This is my luggage. I've been working there night and day. So to make him proud, at the end, I'm not just that way. Is that fair? I'm not just that way, without doing anything. This is my luggage, as you can see. Those are my clothes. Oh my God. I'm working in 2 homes, and right now they have said I go home without any reason. Oh my God. Is this me? This is me. They are chasing me like a dog. They are chasing me like a cat. This is my raggages. May God see you there. Heading to home. These are the trees, as you can see. I'm in the forest, having the raggages on my head, heading to home. And I'm not sure if I'm heading to home because I'm having a problem with my parents. So it is not my parents, it's my dad. I was somewhat discriminated, so I'm just heading to home. So you can see this is very dark. I'm in the forest. So you can see the tree. Okay, those are trees. I think you can see them in the forest.
So after all this was said and done, 𝐷𝐿𝐷 came up, 𝐷𝐿𝐷 came on, and he was so calm, cool, and collected. And he just said, you know what, guys, this guy, I'm surprised. And his main message was, if you want to build a channel, if you want donations, if you want assistance, I'm just come out straight and tell people, stop cornering, stop using all this, lies, stop trying to throw people under the bus, stop mentioning people's names, name dropping, so that you can have what you want. And on that note, Mosabi should know that these names, that he was talking about, these are the names that have made him. At the end of the day, guys, let people just relax. I repeat for the upteenth time, that if he felt that he had been done wrong, he would have left. And guys, something else. This guy, Mosabi, when he is leaving, if you guys heard, he said, I am going home. Oh, but then again, I'm not sure if I'm going home because I have a problem with my parents, so I may not be going home. Guys, somebody who cannot, get along with the parents, that tells you something about him. This person, when he left home, he has never met his brother. He has never met his parents. He has never met his other brother. Remember, the brothers were 2. So he stated on the podcast that he has never met any of his brothers. He has never met his parents. What kind of a person is that? Even your own family members, you cannot meet them, you don't communicate with them. It tells you something about this person. He has got a very bad heart. This is, this guy, this guy is worse than a witch. And all this thing that he was doing at Marwa's place, it was all pretense. And guys, we all know that pretenders are worse than, oh yes, pretenders are worse than delators. So at the end of the day, that in itself, guys, there is a way somebody can have a relationship, even with their own close family members, and that will tell you something about this person. So if he cannot keep a relationship with his parents, you think he can keep a relationship with 𝐷𝐿𝐷? Huh? Even you, donor, who wants to donate to him and be close to him, you think he'll keep a relationship with you? Oh, he's only there. He wants to use you, build him a house, which, guys, I don't mind. People can build people houses everywhere, anywhere, anytime. My thing is, you should build the house knowing whom you're building the house for and understanding the kind of person you're building the house for, instead of bashing somebody else. So that you build somebody a house, know that this person also has his own faults, and it is not all about the other person that you're bashing, 𝐷𝐿𝐷, Marwa, blah, blah. It is not. This guy should come out correct, and so let us listen to 𝐷𝐿𝐷. Oh my goodness. Okay, before we listen to 𝐷𝐿𝐷, guys, he said something to do with this guy started to change from July this last year. And for all of you who have had workers in your homes, you will understand this statement, because guys, when some of them want to go, instead of them telling you I'm leaving, they will start this thing of they are keeping quiet, they are waking up late, they are sick all the time, which is pretending to be sick. They will be blah blah. They will just start causing you problems, giving you headache. You want to go to work, they're telling you they are sick, they can't wake up. And now that means, and if you have little children who need to be prepared to go to school, now that means you have to call in to work, blah. They will just start bringing problems, you know. They wake up late intentionally so that you can ask them, why are you waking up late? So that they can start crying and say that you have talked badly. You know, somebody, something. They will just start this, crazy stuff. So that you can tell them to go. You can. They will test your limits. And if you snap, then that is it. Oh, she did, he did. This is exactly the same thing I believe 𝐷𝐿𝐷 was talking about. Oh, yes. And so this is what this guy started. And 𝐷𝐿𝐷 at some point, even if I was him, I would kick him out. You know, but 𝐷𝐿𝐷 goes on to say that actually he did not kick him out. This guy left by himself. Anyways, guys, let us listen to 𝐷𝐿𝐷.
From Jurai, Mosabi is very different boy. Me, I know Mosabi the time he was coming our home to work from our home, and the Mosabi is the one guy came there to approach me, bro, kindly please help, you can fix me where you can, to help to do something like to do some job, any job you can give me to get something, bro, you know guys. And sometime even I paid Mosabi, sometimes I promote Mosabi, sometime, guys. And I see the Mosabi is complaining. There is some supporters who are sending me to something to Mosabi, and I'm not giving Mosabi that money. And I remember any support I receive from my fans or from my subscribers, any support I receive from my subscribers to Mosabi, I give Mosabi through to the camera. Sometimes I receiving 1,000, sometimes I receiving 2,000-3,000, sometimes I receiving 5,000 to Mosabi. Sometimes our people, maybe sometimes you can watch the video and they see Mosabi is doing very, very well, and they send me something to give to Mosabi. And guys, I make sure to make the video to show to show the people sending that money to Mosabi.
So 𝐷𝐿𝐷, tell us, so what exactly happened? How did this guy leave, your home? What happened?
Mosabi say yes. What is going on? Don't make 𝐷𝐿𝐷. Me, I want to I want my clothes. I want to give me the break to go to relax. Then after there, yeah. So I tell Mosabi, tell me the truth. You want to give you the break or you want to go home? He telling me, in real, I want to go home. So you can find another people. So guys, that's the real story about Mosabi, with me. Mosabi is the one guy, he said that, me, I am going home,
Now, guys, that is 𝐷𝐿𝐷's side of the story. Some people believe 𝐷𝐿𝐷, some don't. I saw somebody on my comment section saying, I don't believe 𝐷𝐿𝐷. That is okay. That is up to you. Personally, I believe 𝐷𝐿𝐷 because, number one, this person from the beginning, how he ran away from home, how he has not been in touch with the parents and everything. Probably, guys, I was thinking, he actually is the one who did something wrong at home. Remember, his story was his brother Thomas went into bed with clothes full of mud, and his father got angry and beat him up. So he tried to help this brother of his. He told his father, don't beat him up. That is what made him leave his home. This guy must have done something crazy. at his home place. And that is why he cannot go back. So people should actually investigate him. Because maybe he even deleted someone, or beat somebody to a pulp. This guy, he is dangerous, if you ask me. Oh, yeah. And from that, I know he lied about how he left his home. And also, even if he left his home in a good way or in a bad way, the fact that he has not been in touch and contacting his people, that also tells me something about him. I don't care, what his parents did. I don't care. This is a bad person, to me, in my opinion. And so, this kind of person cannot come and tell me how good he is and how bad people were. He could have also run away from Gitiriba's home if Gitiriba was mistreating him. What nonsense is this? And now I want him to go and look for a job. Guys, I want this guy, so that all of you all around the world can see what I'm talking about, can get the point. I want this guy to go and look for a job. 𝐷𝐿, look for a job for him. Same kind of job that he was doing at Marwa's, at Gitiriba's place. And let us see how much money the offer is gonna be. Let them even look for him the best place in Nairobi. The very best place. So that you guys can come and so that we can hear what you guys are gonna talk about. Bye. Shameless. He has to be paid according to the rates that every other Kenyan is paid. Mosabi is not special. He's not special. He'll never be. And he is a dangerous man. He's a liar. And let us see where this channel is going to head. All of you all supporting him right now. You will not be watching his video. Those boring videos that look combo like that. Let us see in 2 months. Come back and tell me right in the comment section here. Guys, I'm not saying he cannot do YouTube. All I'm just saying is that the way he has started, the way it has gone, no blessing at all. It will not work. Guys, let us listen to Gitiriba.
You can put down here mattress and me, I can sleep from here. Me, guys, I think I staying with Mosabi like my brother. My really brother. Really brother, So, but Mosabi is changing. So I'm wondering, this is Mosabi I know from previous. So sometimes I wonder, Mosabi can talk with him. I can tell Mosabi, you can do this, Mosabi. Mosabi cannot do. Even tomorrow I remind him, Mosabi, don't forget these things I was talking with you yesterday. Don't forget. Gitiriba I'm going to do. And Mosabi is forgetting. And also I reminding him, Mosabi, why Mosabi you forgetting, bro? I see Mosabi, I trying to talk with Mosabi and Mosabi is not working. I paid somebody to do,
And one thing that is really amusing me is how the naysayers are coming out to say, oh, this guy is being underpaid, this guy, blah, blah, blah. I thought they were saying that people in Marwa's compound, people around Marwa, they don't get paid. So now they're contradicting themselves, that he was getting paid, but it was underpayment. Confused elements, guys. And like I said in my previous video, 𝐷𝐿 employ this guy and pay him a lot of money. You employ him yourself, and pay him very, very well. And give him all the good terms. Mosabi will not complain. He will not. Do it for him. Guys, I just want them to tell me how much money they think Mosabi should have been paid at this home. And this thing of 2 homes, guys, when I listened to this 2 sides of the stories, I realized at Gitiriba's home there's no work. There's no work. Work for 30 minutes, what work is that? So now Mosabi was employed to sit the whole day. Guys, if you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe. Please drop your thoughts, opinions, comments down below. Actually, in the comment section, there were a lot of Kenyans, people like Atieno's Official and, others who came to tell me that indeed they pay their workers the range of 5,000, 4,000 shillings, and that is the range. Shamba boys, that is how much they are paid. So you all who are complaining, sue the Kenyan government. Oh yes.
Is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't paint pictures bigger than the frame to tarnish good people's names. Your tainted lessons, evil missions, telling tales just for fame. Truth teller, I see through the game. Truth teller, calling out the shame. Truth teller, standing in the rain. Truth teller, breaking every chain.